You know who is the greatest love you will ever need? Yourself. Stop looking in all the wrong places for love when it was already within you. Who are you born with? Yourself. Who do you die with? Yourself. And who are you all the time with in between in your life? Yourself. Your parents will eventually leave. Your friends, you will leave. Nothing is permanent, and that's a fact. But you know what's permanent throughout your life? Yourself. So you better start learning how to treat yourself better. And how do you have self-love and become the love of your life? You start to have standards for yourself. You start to value being respected more than someone liking you. You value more being respected than what other people think about you, okay? Because you realize you are the most important person at the end of the day for yourself. And if you don't like yourself, who will like you? Either way, most people won't like you anyways. So you better like yourself, because you will not have a cheerleader along the journey most of the time. The only thing you will have is yourself. And how do you do this? You say no to people, to situations that are just not serving you. And the more you have boundaries and learn to say no to things or people that are not serving you, that self-love will become even stronger. How else do you practice self-love? Enjoying your own time and enjoying your own peace to the point where other people become an extra in life. Because once you have your own fun, a wise friend once told me, then you could share that fun with other people. And it's not about what you could get anymore out of other people. It's literally about what you can give. And you know what? To feel more love in your life, but actual love, learn to give, because when you give love, you will get it back. But don't give with expecting something in return, because when we give with expecting things in return, guys, it will never come back to us, okay? Because we're giving with an intention of getting back. You have to give freely. Now, I'm not saying be love and light in every room you walk in, because obviously there is people out there who are users. You got to be careful. But what I'm saying, the more you give love in the right context and in the right situation, the more it will come back to you in life. Even if that person didn't give it to you, it will come back through someone else. Believe me, I have practiced this many times in my life. When I learned about the path of love, and that love is everywhere and it's within us right now, and as I started being loving towards all of life, it always came back to me. And I was the happiest I ever was. How would I start my day? I would wake up and be grateful for the food I had, where I lived, everything. Even though sometimes it wasn't perfect. Even though sometimes I was broke and I had nothing. Okay? Even though sometimes really bad things had happened to me in my life. Okay? I always kept faith. No matter how hard things got. Because I know life is for me. Life loves me. The universe loves me. You get what I'm saying? And when you adopt this mentality in your head, no matter what happens to you in life, you will be able to fight through it. Okay? Because you need to be your own best friend. You know why? You are the only one who can pick yourself up at the end of the day. You can have people tell you things, okay? It's like a girl who doesn't believe she's pretty and people keep telling her she's pretty. As long as she doesn't believe she's pretty, she will never be pretty in her eyes. Same thing for you when it comes to love. You have to believe you're worth it. You are lovable. And you are not worth it because of the things you own or your status or whatever you want to call it. You are worth it because of what you've contributed to this planet. You are worth it because you are just worth it for just being you, okay? No matter even the worst people you've met in life, they've been good to someone at some point. You've contributed something to someone. You've done something for someone, okay? We're not all perfect. We make mistakes. We have hard times. You know, sometimes people get to us. It's called life. But we have to move on. Because if we keep resentment in our hearts and hate for other people, we will not be able to move on in our life. And it will block us from love. And I know I had a resentment for 2-3 years at some point in my life. And I needed to learn to forgive. Because if I didn't, it was going to close me from the beautiful kingdom of love I was feeling for so long in my life. Do something for someone today and you will feel so much better. Okay? Sometimes you're sad because you're too focused on yourself. Okay? Try to focus on other people. Try to do something for someone else. It will make you feel better eventually. Even if it doesn't now, eventually. Okay? Anyways, so if you really want to love yourself, be grateful for who you are and what you have today. Learn to have your own fun. Learn to give love. Okay? Because whatever you want in life, you first have to give it. And then, guys, everything will maybe eventually, who knows, fall into place. Okay? I love you guys, and I will see you on the next one. Bye. I know you told your friend you're not okay.